Alright guys, today I'm going to be trying out using a pump sprayer to wash my car. Since I live in an apartment, I don't have access to a hose, and yeah, it makes it a little difficult to wash the car. I left it out with the cover off because I needed to wash the cover. Unfortunately, I guess they were doing some sort of cleaning here. It's fall now, so they got all this crud on my car. So I bought this for about 20 bucks at Home Depot. It's a 2-gallon pump sprayer. This is a Scott branded one, and the construction's pretty easy. This screws off. You have your liquid in here, and then you have your hose attachment here, and then it has a just a nozzle, and then there is adjustable spray patterns, so it's pretty cool. So you have to pump it to build up pressure, and then you can lock it at the bottom. So let's give it a shot. Let's try stream. That's a little better. So it looks like I'll probably be having to pump a lot, but this is one method that you can use if you don't have any better method to wash your car. Alright, so I'll go spray it down, rinse first, and then go through the rest of the car wash material. Alright. So the fan doesn't have a lot of spraying power, so I'm probably going to stick to stream most of the time. Okay, so my initial impressions of the pump sprayer for rinsing off the car. I used about 3/4 of the water in here just to rinse. So if you want to wash your entire car at once, this might not get it. You might have to go refill it. But yeah, let's go and see what we can do. Alright, so I'm pleasantly surprised. I brought an extra gallon of water down here just in case. And yeah, about 3 to 4 gallons should really be able to clean off a small car like this. Yeah, you just got to be pretty sparing. You got to use the water sparingly and just go over it afterwards with, I'm going to go over it with some wax now because yeah, it's still not super clean and I don't want to leave the hard water stains. So I'm using a fresh cloth and a wax as you dry, spray wax. Alright, that's it. Hey guys, I hope you liked that short video. I used a pump sprayer to wash my car, and I bought a 2-gallon model, a Scott from Home Depot. It's less than 20 bucks. And yeah, I was pleasantly surprised on how much water I had to use. I thought I would have to refill it at least 2 times, but really I only refilled it once, and not even a whole one. I only had 1 extra gallon, so I ended up using a little more than 3 gallons of water to do the initial rinse and then wash and then rinse again. Now, the Lotus Elise is a very small car, so if you're going to use it on any sort of bigger car, you might have a harder time with it. Things to note about the model is you want to use a pump sprayer with decent materials. Now, most of these use cheap plastic. Even mine uses a lot of cheap plastic. But what you want to really notice is play with the handle and pump with the pump handle. If it seems really cheap and not very sturdy, pass on that model. I highly recommend you get a better model that has a more sturdy pump, because that's the part that really is going to break on you. Secondly, the hose length. For the Lotus, it's fine. The hose length on the Scott model, it's only a few feet long, but for my wife's car, I tried to rinse off some just loose dirt and dust on the car, and especially on the roof areas, I wasn't able to, with the pump sprayer sitting on the ground, just use the handle. I had to actually hold it up to spray off the top. Now, if you have a larger sprayer, like a 3 gallon or up, that might start getting heavy carrying it around just to spray the top of it. So yeah, there's another thing to think about. Lastly, I want to talk about the pump sprayer's power. So my pump sprayer had 3 different nozzle streams. One was cone, which I never used. Second was fan, which I kind of used a little bit, and then the last one was stream. So if you've ever had, like, you know, a normal hose attachment, you have the straight stream, which is the most powerful, and then you have fan, which has a larger surface area and can help you kind of push some dirt off the car. Now, with the pump sprayer, it was hard to build up enough pressure to really push and really kind of get that pressure washer effect. The stream was definitely the most effective. It loosened the most dirt particles, and it is a very thin stream, but it has just enough power where you could get away with using it for some light car washes. Now, if you've got some really stuck on grime, yeah, you're gonna want to get like a real hose with some good water pressure, or, you know, a pressure washer. But be careful with the pressure washers. Don't get too close to blow off the paint. But yeah, overall, my pump sprayer experience, out of 7 points, I would give it like a 3 or a 4. Really, you don't have enough pressure to really wash, and it's kind of a pain to have to refill. But if you're like me and you live in an apartment and you have no other way besides taking your car to a car wash, or one of those hand wash specialty places, or even a self-service car wash, you know, if you don't have access to those, or if you don't want to spend that extra money, you can give pump washing a shot. I recommend for small cars, it'll work better. If you have a large car, you're going to spend tons of time on it. I would say it takes about 3 times as long to hit all the surface area with water than it would even a regular hose. So yeah, that's my opinion and my review of using a pump washer for your car wash. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.